know, you want to keep your simple lifestyle, and I'm quite curious because you're running for Congress. And you know the lifestyle of many people in Congress. I mean, you have some purists left, idealists, but essentially Congress, big SUVs, people traveling luxuriously, the reputation of some congressmen, not all, may not be all that great. Do you really want to, are you sure you want to get there?
I know, you know, Karen, I am very sure I do not want to get there, but I was pushed into it. Yun, parati ko sinasabi na I might as well embrace it.
Okay.
Pero embracing it means accepting the responsibilities that come with it.
Yeah.
Pero yung pinaka-example ko kasi yung asawa ko eh. Pwede naman na hindi ka gagaya sa iba.
Oo.
Like my husband, I will do everything I can to still maintain kung ano ako dati.
Now people were camping outside your house.
Yes.
That's insane. To actually bring you to the COMELEC office though to file for your certificate.
I wasn't expecting it, Karen. I know I think I was texting you a few days before,
Yeah.
and I was telling you no way that I would be running for any position. But then during the last day of the filing, October 5, may mga nangyari within the party. The person, Vice Mayor Bordado, who I was supposed to endorse as the official LP candidate, called for a press conference before my scheduled one. He called for a press conference announcing that he was withdrawing his nomination as official LP candidate, and he was endorsing me instead.
Oh my gosh.
Kaya yung mga tao from the press conference of the Vice Mayor, nag-troop na papunta sa bahay namin. Yung umagang yun, Karen, kadadating ko din lang galing Manila. I took the bus. The bus was also late coming in. I had a scheduled press conference at 10 o'clock to announce our official candidate. So yung 10 o'clock na pumunta yung mga tao sa bahay, initially I didn't know what was happening. Hindi ako kasi nakikinig ng radyo at that time. I just came out of the shower. I was wondering kung ano yung ingay sa labas ng bahay namin. I looked out. I saw yung street in front of our house filled with people. They were chanting, they were shouting something na hindi ko maintindihan. Yung initial reaction ko at first was, baka ito yung mga supporters nung ibang supposed na candidates na ipoprotesta yung aking pag-announce kay Vice Mayor Bordado. But when I came down, everyone was there, including our mayor, the vice mayor, all the city officials, all the LP candidates in the 3rd district. They were all saying that I should say yes to them already. Nung panahon na yun, Karen.
You said yes after coming out of the shower?
No, I did not.
That's so interesting. I know you were dressed, but you get my point. There was no vigil, you didn't pray, no meditation needed.
I didn't say yes at first.
Not first.
I told them to give me until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh.
That was about a few minutes past 10 in the morning.
Yeah, so what happened in those
yung
hours?
sabi ko sa kanila, pwede ba bigyan niyo ako until 4? Pwede ba umalis muna kayo, bumalik kayo at 4? Sinasabi nila na hindi pwedeng 4 kasi malilate tayo. Because the COMELEC office is in Pili, another municipality. Hindi pwedeng 4, malilate tayo, we'll be back at 2.
2.
Eh, nung umalis sila, that was already about 11 o'clock in the morning.
3 hours.
So the first thing I did was call up Trisha. She was in school. I was telling her, Trish, you know, I think I may be forced to run for Congress. Sabi niya, bakit? Sabi ko, mukhang wala akong choice. She started crying. She was telling me, parang sinasabi niya, bakit wala kang choice? Nasa iyo yung choice. Parang sinasabi niyang ganun. Huwag mo mamang sasabihin na wala kang choice kasi yung choice nasa iyo. So I was telling her, you know, I understand where you're coming from, but kung andito ka sa Naga, you will understand what I'm trying to tell you. She was crying. I told her, Trish, pwede bang kalma ka muna? Tatawagan ko si ate. Tinawagan ko din si Aika. She was driving at that time for a field work. I told her the same thing and she told me the same thing. She was telling me, Mama, you know, alam kong ayaw mo ito. Bakit ka magpapapressure na pumasok? I also told her the same thing. Sabi ko, alam mo anak, kung andito ka sa Naga, may intindihan mo. Is there any way where you and Trisha can go home today?
Oo.
Kasi iniisip ko meron pang afternoon flight. I really needed their support.
Oo.
Sabi ko, kailangang umuwi kayo. Sabi niya, si Trisha had her final exams then eh.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, mama, hindi pwede kasi may exam si Trisha. Sabi ko, alam mo, Ike's, pagdasalan na lang natin to. I have until this afternoon to decide. Pero sabi ko, mukhang wala tayong choice. Pero iyak siya ng iyak. And then, pinasundo ko si Jillian sa school. Kasi
Yeah.
mahirap dito, Karen, Thursday, that was on a Friday eh. Thursday, I was here. Nag-attend ako ng isang Lasal event. I was with the two older children, si Aika saka si Trisha. We had dinner together. Alam nila na the following day, I had a press con scheduled
Yeah.
to announce Vice Mayor Bordado
Yeah.
as our official LP candidate. So, you can just imagine kung ano
Yeah.
yung shift, ano yung shock for them. Pero sabi ko, pagdasalan natin, anak, pinasundo ko si Jillian. Actually, nung umuwi si Jillian, ang dami pang tao sa bahay.
Yeah.
So, parang ano siya, parang hindi niya naiintindihan kung ano, and she was hysterical actually.
Really?
When I told her that it seems that mama has no choice but to run for Congress, hindi niya din yun maintindihan. I called up my brother-in-law. Siya yung naisip kong unang tawagan outside of my children. Tapos, yung brother-in-law ko kasi nasa Naga. So, more or less, he understood. So, sabi niya, sige na, kasi mukhang kailangan talaga.
Oo.
I was debating whether to call up my parents.
Yeah.
Kaya lang, I decided yung last minute not to call them up because my dad was in the hospital.
Mm-mm.
Alam ko na ayaw nilang tumakbo ako. Iniisip ko na pag sinabihan ko sila, baka lalong lumala yung sakit ng tatay ko. So, they didn't know. Pero nung time na tinatawagan ko, Karen, yung mga anak ko, parang at the back of my mind, I was sure that I would say yes. Parang sinasabi kasi nila, pag hindi ka umoo, napakalaki yung chances na matatalo tayo. Pag natalo tayo, okay lang sana kung yung kalaban natin parang would bring the district good.
Oo.
Pero parang inaalaw lang natin yung political dynasty na already existing to continue to expand.
That is a good argument.
Parang sinasabi nila na ikaw lang yung pag-asa na ma-unite yung ating party. And this is one chance na pwede sanang para mabawasan yung power nung political family na nakaupo sa amin. Tapos aayaw ka. Iniisip ko kasi, Karen, what would my husband have done given the same situation? Parang alam ko na ayaw niyang talikuran ko yun eh. Kaya I never really had a lot of time to analyze the situation. I never really had a lot of time to think about it. I knew it was the right thing to do for the district, but I wasn't very sure if it was the right thing to do for my family.
Now, did the president text you? Because now that you're telling me this story, it's such a personal, intimate, family decision, actually, that one would have thought there was a whole Malacanang mechanism going behind asking you to join, when reality, what happened was you really decided in a few hours.
Yes, you know, that is quite an unfair accusation. Many people were speculating that Malacanang pressured me into running. Actually, wala silang kaalam-alam. They knew about it very very late at night na of the same day.
Nag-file ka na?
Nakapag-file na ako, Karen. Actually, if I remember right, the first person I texted was Secretary Mar and Secretary Dinky.
Okay.
Secretary Mar is a very good friend of my husband. Si Secretary Dinky naman was there for me the entire time when Jessie died. So I was telling them, Sek, pini-people power ako dito, what should I do? Parang pareho naman yung sinabi nila na pagdasalan natin ito. You decide whatever you think would be best. No pressure at all. Walang nagsabi sa akin na, sige, you have to run, etc., etc. Even before that, when I told our party mates, yung national leadership ng Liberal Party, some people were pushing me to run for some other positions.
Yeah.
nung sinabi ko sa kanila na I am not interested in any electoral post, they respected my decision. Walang nag-pressure sa akin
Did
at
the
all.
president text you after he found out?
Not until very late at night of the same day.
What did he say?
Para sinabi niya lang na he heard about
Yeah.
the very difficult decision I had to make. Parang ganun lang. Na sinabi niya na I am sure, para sinabi niya na alam niya na yung asawa ko would always be there to guide me. Para pinapalakas yung loob ko. Because I think, alam niya naman kung gaano kahirap yung pagdating ko sa gano'n na desisyon. Parang he was trying to lift up my spirit lang na okay yan. Yung si Jessie, hindi kanyang pababayaan.